Do I have to? Is this like Bioshock where like I didn't have to kill anybody? I could have just not drank that dude's blood, instead I drank that dude's blood and it's just gonna come back and affect me later. I feel like it might be. It's like don't absorb the little sisters, just let them go. And I've already fucked up. Whoops. Or maybe I can like just feed on bad people, because that Cox guy, he was not a good guy. Killing him was not good for the environment that we live in, or whatever. Okay. What the hell? Bronchitis, pneumonia. I'm learning all sorts. Light blood serum. So many potions to learn. Oh, right. Duh. Craft the treatment for fatigue. Cold, bronchitis. For fatigue. Let's craft away. We did it! I swear there was like another dude we killed in here. He didn't drop anything? Did he teleport away? Asshole. Arschenschlagen. Don't you me. Is that an elevator? Holy crap, they had. Oh no! Whoa there! Settle, you pedal. Whack. Oh! Someone's learning his powers. Quick absorb some blood of my own to regain some HP. If it comes to worst, we'll eat some rats. Hey! Hey! I'm coming to kill you. Hey, man! No, they can't interrupt! Look at that! Come get some. I fucked it up. Oh. Giant stone pillar in there. Eat him! Eat his soul! Yes. Yes. I am become master of destruction. I know it's out here. Oh, it's outside. Well, lucky I didn't try that door before. I was going to. I was actually heading towards that door. And I didn't walk through it. Lucky me. Oh. That's good bear. I don't want to go with that. I'm looking for... Oh, there's... a skull. Man, they're everywhere. How is not everyone in this town dead from, like, vampires? I can't go 2 feet and I'm running into vampires. Like, everyone in this town should be long dead. If this was Sunnyvale, I could believe it, because they got Buffy running around sorting shit out for them. But I'm not Buffy. I said Sunnyvale. Sunnydale. Robert. Sunnydale. Get it right. It's just like one of the most popular franchises around. Long letter. Hello, sis. Lucy Palm, I don't care. Oh, it's about Pippa. Hey, I just
Good
stole
evening,
a letter
Nurse
from you.
Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
How's Milton like? Huh? How's Milton like, eh?
Pippa, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Be proud of what you've achieved.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Ouch. Oof. That's rough.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
So I also need to take what's his name's wallet to him. Milton, probably out driving an ambulance. Oh, there he is. Milton, me old son.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I
I
retrieved
wish.
your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at
Oh,
all, Milton.
wow.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Well, I'll take your money, but I didn't really give a shit either way, dude.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Hell yeah.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to
Probably
keep it
many.
running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I agree. Shag away.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
I don't know.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Goodbye, Milton.
When life's a piece of shit. When you look at it,
Another night with the glorious...
life's a laugh and death's a joke. It's true. I don't know the rest of the words. Oh my god, has it been that long? I need to watch Life of Brian again. Don't worry, give a little whistle.
The life running
No.
in your veins.
I'm just gonna give up before I get mad at myself. Are you Pippa? Pippa!
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I have more to ask you.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays.
I'm gonna
Maybe
join a
she's
gang.
right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, Perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke.
Shit.
But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
I was hopeful for you to, but now I've realised you've just
Goodbye,
kind of
Nurse
settled.
Hawkins.
You've gone, oh, this is the best we can do. Everyone else has died a plague. Let's just go with it. Fucking hell. Who's the patient? Unknown.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor.
Ah,
Did you find anything of value?
the cure for whatever
Yes,
the dude
nurse.
that has.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the
Let's
storm
do
has
it.
passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr.
Conan
Swansea in his
exiles.
office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
So, what am I increasing his blood quality so I can feed on him? That seems fucked up.
Good evening, sir.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Hello.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Okay. Ah.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation,
Widower.
Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession.
Maybe.
I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you?
Charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Pippa!
I
You
share
and
your
Milton are up to
concerns,
no
Miss
good.
Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Fucking hell. God damn, those guys. I was like rooting for them.
Goodbye,
Now I'm
Mrs.
like,
Goswick.
oh my god, they're a couple of fucking ragamuffins.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
That's useful. Useful things.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Oh well, no cure for you then.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering
Is your
you?
mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Bit weird.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Oh, he's not the dude I've got to talk to.
Sweet girl.
Good evening, sir.
Reads me like a book.
Doctor.
I never could keep it.
I gotta talk to Edgar first. Mesmerize level or below. I'm not gonna keep feeding on people unless they deserve it. I feel like feeding on just like anyone is gonna be regrettable. But not feeding... It's not like Bioshock, because not feeding is gonna make me go all crazy. I'll become like actual psychotic. An uncontrollable blood
Please,
loss.
Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your
so
enthusiasm,
stimulated
Dr.
right now.
Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire.
Yes, the irony
One might
is
say a
amazing.
gift from heaven.
Dude.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Where am I going? I feel like there's stuff in this room. There is! Quick! Well, he's not looking. That was the... Yeah, he was like talking shit about that procedure he wants to do. Fucking dick. Talk to the hospital benefactor. So what are my, like, quests? I'm so fucking lost right now. I'm lost without you. No, I did that one. Reach the pharmacy. Local investigations. Rest to evolve. I might do that. I'll rest, evolve. See where we go from there. Oh, there's shit in that cupboard. Alright. With that, I think we'll leave this episode too. Because... my goodness. This game is quite intriguing. I'm getting sucked in. It's already quite late. I should really get some sleep. But... increase the absorption. Increase stamina. Bite, do more damage. I don't need more bullets. Although spring could probably use an upgrade. 1,000 XR! No. Oh no. 2,000, holy shit. Alright, well, more health. Shadow Veil. Sure. Probably come in handy. Confirm. So we'll test out our new skills and abilities on the next episode. I mean, I say episode. I've been playing for so long, I'll probably have to cut the video up quite a bit. My computer can upload not very quickly. Takes literally like 8 hours to upload it. I mean, it's like 5 to 8 depending on the video, but like it does take a fucking while. It's quite frustrating, but I mean, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that business, and I'll see you on the next episodes. I'll see you later.